All right, hi guys, welcome back to the Gully Cricket Showdown. I am Pankaj and joining me as always is Mukul. Today we'll be talking about the ICC Champions Trophy 2025 finals between India and New Zealand. And if you have been following the series, then you would know in the first video itself that Mukul did predict that it would be India versus New Zealand in the finals. And here we are, Mukul. So all of the predictions essentially have come true so far. We will get your prediction on this one as well, but let's just recap about how the semi-finals have gone. Let's start with New Zealand. Yesterday, of course, they had a great series, a very dominating performance against South Africa. Rachin Ravindra, man of the match, 108 he scored. Williamson, 102. His knock was beautiful as well. So what did you make of that, the series as a whole?
Yes, I hope some people must have placed a bet on the who will be the finalist. I think there are some bets like that, and I am not allowed to do it. Otherwise, I would, So if they did, they would have made some good amount of money, because these kind of odds really the multiplier is very good. I think it's like 1:10, 1:20. Who knows? So yeah, that's good. It was what I did predict was simply because of the team balance which I saw initially. Obviously, I would have been wrong easily. Otherwise, the team would have performed. But on expected lines, the matches went as expected, honestly, and that's why here we are. Obviously, day by day cricket is a different story. There can be many things. Think conditions can change. Players can get injured. You might not perform as much on a given day. So those things happen. But if you just look at the team's balance and on paper the strength of the team, you can see that these teams are strong. And if everything goes according to paper, then the result is what you expect, and that's what happened in this tournament, fortunately. So yeah, and regarding the yesterday's match, I think South Africa just finds ways to not perform when it matters, honestly. South Africa also had a excellent potential. They had a full squad. They prepared well. Everything was in their favor, to be honest. Lahore is a good betting paradise. You saw Australia chasing 350 something easily in Lahore. So, and it's not like South Africa has any less firepower. Like you saw Miller scoring 66 ball 100 in the end. So yeah, very disappointing from Markram, Klaasen, especially. Even Bahuma is not as a slow pill like how he scored. Like the strike rate was not good initially. So yeah, I mean, nothing to say. It's just South Africa has themselves to blame, and I really hope they come good in WTC and win it. I really want South Africa to win one title, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you did say if not India, then it should be South Africa who
Yeah.
wins.
If it would have been India versus South Africa, I would have been very happy to prove wrong.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But on the other side, the New Zealand have only lost one match. Unfortunately for them, it was against India, who they will be facing later on. Speaking of Team India, of course, undefeated so far. Beating Aussies, I think that's a remarkable victory, because that is always has been the thorn in the side of this Indian team. Meeting Australia in these later stages, and just when it mattered the most, not getting the better of the Aussies. So how do you think that affects the confidence of this Indian team?
I think tremendously. Although the Australia was not a full side, like their bowlers were not there, but that is not our problem, honestly.
Yeah.
In T20 World Cup, they had a full side. They had Star, Cummins, everybody was there, and Rohit Sharma beat the shit out of them. So, if it had been full squad, who knows what would have happened. But whatever team they had, they played to their potential. You have to give credit to Australia. Is very tough opposition, regardless of who's playing, who's not playing. They did give tough fight to India. I think the conditions were decent match-wise, full match-wise. Like it's what like in that there was no dew, ball was not keeping low, or there was no uneven bounce. See, the Australia was not a full strength squad, obviously. But like I said before, also in my previous videos, that in 2024 in the T20 World Cup there was a full squad, and Rohit Sharma did play an excellent innings, and they were beaten in all departments. So yeah, who knows what would have been the situation if full squad was playing, but Australia did give a tough time to India, regardless of their team. And these players are experienced. It's not like Australia has a good cricketing system, similar to India, maybe better than India. So that's why the players, whoever does come, they do try to perform, and they do perform. The bowling was from Australia was really good yesterday. Also, the batting is always been good against India. So yeah, it was a good cracking contest. Many people called it boring or singles doubles, but that's the real ODI game was there. It's real ODI game is like a cat and cat short test version of a test match, like a real cat and mouse game. So it was very interesting. I was born in '88, so for me this is a real bread and butter. Like test cricket comes first, then ODI cricket, and then T20s. T20s are just short entertainment, like a movie. But ODI game, you can see the planning, like phase by phase, whatever goes into, like, say, likes of Virat Kohli or a Steven Smith, I have to score at this run rate, I have to score this much, these are my areas, the captain, like, who should I bowl now, who should I keep now. It was very, very interesting. So yeah, a good contest in the end.
Yeah, and I think credit to Australia as well. They did make it hard, even though they didn't have a lot of players available. One person that I think we should talk about again, Varun Chakravarti. It was looking like a repeat of 2023 finals when Travis Head was, scoring freely, and then he comes in first ball, takes the wicket. I think that was one of the more important wickets as well. Do you think he is going to retain his place in the finals again? And
I
start
think
for
yes,
India? Yeah.
he will be in the squad, but how much he will perform, that demands, because New Zealand is a very smart side. So
Yeah.
you have to. I will again repeat this. I still think New Zealand has an upper hand, even though they were beaten in pretty much all departments other than fielding, obviously,
Yeah.
by India. But I still think New Zealand still has a 60-40 chance here. They are quick learners. They are not easy givers, and their fielding alone is enough to win a match, to be honest with you. They're superhumans, that's why everybody can say Kiwi. Who says Kiwis can't fly? They are flying everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's, you
They do.
cannot hit a ball in their arc. So it's ridiculous. So the fielding and will make a huge impact. And then obviously the batting and bowling, the players are in form, bowling is good. So yeah, I think it will be a good contest. I really hope I'm proven wrong and New Zealand does not win this tournament. But I get a feeling that this will be the New Zealand's
Yeah, that does remind me of the
season.
catch that was taken off Virat Kohli in the last match as well. I
Yes.
think that was one of the catches of the
Yes.
tournament as well, for sure.
Yes.
Speaking of predictions, as you already said, 60-40 New Zealand. So I am guessing that's your prediction, New Zealand to win ever so slightly.
Very happy to be proven wrong, but I will be very, very happy. Nobody would be more happier than me. But yeah, I think it was a one-off incident where New Zealand was beaten in departments by India. Not to say India is not a amazing team. That's why they are in the final. But I think the toss will also matter a little bit. Maybe who knows what kind of pitch it will be.
Rohit seems to be losing all the tosses.
Yeah.
So I think 14 in a row it is now, I think.
Yeah. So we might just see that he's losing the toss and winning the matches. The reverse might happen. He might win the toss and lose the match. Who knows? See, India is a great team. So it's 60-40 is not bad odds, to be honest with you. Just the luck of people, just the fielding which is giving 10% edge to New Zealand, to be honest with you. Because the likes of Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, everybody, they will try to find gaps, hit the ball here and there, but New Zealand is very, very tough when the ball is in their arc, and if they take one or two of these freak catches, then the game will tilt heavily in their favor, like it could have in the last match also. But yeah, I really, really want Kuldeep to play and it come good. Kuldeep has been not performing in ICC knockout matches at all. He's a different player altogether when it comes to league matches, even bilaterals and league matches of ICC tournament. But when it comes to knockouts, he's just takes all the beating. Happened in the 2024 World Cup final, happened in the 2023 ODI World Cup final. Last match also against Australia, Kuldeep did not take any wicket. He was giving easy runs. So so I really want Kuldeep to play to his potential and be a game changer for India. If that happens, the odds will turn heavily towards India, I'm telling you. Because I'm pretty sure Varun Chakravarti, even if he doesn't take that many wickets, the New Zealand players like Glenn Phillips, Bracewell and maybe Will Young, they would find it tough to read Varun Chakravarti. So if they don't give their wicket, at least they won't be able to score quick runs in Dubai against Varun Chakravarti. That's what I think. So yeah, they will have to target someone, obviously. If Kuldeep Yadav does not give easy runs, I think the odds will turn in favor of India. That one small thing, that's why I like it ODI games. Just this one player not being able to play to his potential is giving a good favoring to the other side.
Yeah,
So yeah, that would matter.
one tweak might make a difference. And as you said, the fielding as well. I think if Australia had fielded better, we would be looking at a different finals as
Yeah,
well
yeah, yeah.
because of
They dropped
the
three catches.
exactly. So a lot of catches were dropped. So and New Zealand does not usually do that. That's very true. Speaking of players, as you said already, Kuldeep might need to perform. But as for a fantasy point of view, I mean, going by the recent history, you would say Rachin Ravindra seems to be a bang-on pick
Yes.
after scoring so many runs, and Virat Kohli as well, who is coming in form, you would say, right? So, who else
Yeah, at
would
the
you be
right
looking
time.
at? Yeah,
I think from New Zealand side, I think Kane Williamson has been scored. He scored runs against India also, although slow strike rate because he wasn't getting any partnership on the other end. When he got one yesterday, he picked up his strike rate in
yeah,
the end. So yeah, Rachin Ravindra and Kane Williamson will be key for New Zealand. Even Matt Henry always performs against India, but he had a shoulder injury. I don't know how serious it is. There's plenty of time left, so probably he will be fine. Matt Henry will be really, really key against India. These three players. Matt Henry, Rohit Sharma is usually not a good battle. So if Rohit Sharma is able to be, tackle Matt Henry really good, then I think we are. I really want Rohit Sharma or Shubman Gill, especially Gill, to like score a good 100 or 50 in like matches that matter. Like I know Rohit Sharma plays selfless, intent on all these wordings we have been hearing for so long, but just 30s, 40s is not enough. You should at least score like 70, 80. So he should score a big runs. Like I know Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, and Akshar Patel have been taking the bulk of the scoring, but they are due for a failure. Like, Shreyas Iyer might get out early cheaply, even Akshar Patel, so uh, matches are not high scoring, even 30s, 40s matter a lot, I know. But I think one of the person from the top, Shubman Gill or Rohit Sharma, I really wanted it to be Shubman Gill. Because if Rohit Sharma is staying for 20 overs, then I think we have already won the match. The
yeah.
kind of cricket he's playing, if he's there for 20 overs, he'll probably be at like 90 or something. And in Dubai, if you have 90 run in a 20 over player, you already won most of the match. So yeah, I mean, and if I want Gill to stay to score a good 100, even though if he's playing slowly, because that's what makes you a big player. Virat Kohli is Virat Kohli because he has scored runs in matches that matter. Shubman Gill has been disappointing us since like 2023 ODI World Cup, so it's high time I think he should perform. He got one more chance in the semi-final. India luckily passed through, came in the finals. Now at least he should perform. The same goes for Kuldeep Yadav. Like I said, we have done enough in in league matches, bilaterals. Time for the big stage. Please perform. You are in the team for that, and you have the leverage now. You have had off days. We have had okay performance, and we still made it through. So there's only that much scope is there. There is enough players on the bench if you don't perform. From India, obviously, Akshar Patel, Shreyas Iyer, Virat Kohli will be the key.
The three have been
These three,
consistent as well, I
yes,
think. So would be a
yes,
safe bet.
yes.
With that, guys, we will be ending this video. Do participate though. The first prize will be $5,000 up to $18,000 total prize pool. So do participate. Of course, this
Yes.
is our biggest prize pool of this tournament. More to come in the IPL, of course, but that's going to be in another fortnight. For now, we will be saying goodbye and we will see you soon. And yeah, just enjoy the match. I think it's going to be a real cracker as well. And now you have the insights as well to make your team and to enjoy the match thoroughly. So we will see you in the next one. Do like and subscribe if you like the video. And yeah, take care.
Take care. Bye.